Follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/senseiislive. What's up everyone? Welcome back to another new video on the channel and I hope you enjoy it. Today, Otaku Sensei is going to be recommending the top 10 anime where the hero fights to save/protect the girl, then wins her love. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you are new, turn on notifications for more upcoming top 10 videos. Also, there's a link to Otaku Sensei's Discord server in the description, so join the Sensei's server to chat and chill with other weebs and otakus. And without wasting any time, let's start the video. Before we start, meet today's sponsor, Crossing Void. It's an anime turn-based RPG game with 50 plus most loved characters from 25 plus anime franchises, such as SAO, Devil is a Part-Timer, Toradora, and many more. Also, Crossing Void is collaborating with 4 popular virtual singers, Hatsune Miku, Meguri and Luca, Kagami and Rin Inland. And clear the collaboration dungeon to get an A-class Meguri and Luca for free. Also, log in during the event to win limited Hatsune Miku frame. And use the gift code in the description below to redeem exclusive rewards, and guess what? Their skills in the anime are the same in-game with skills such as Kirito's Starburst Stream and Makoto's Railgun. You can make some matches and discover cross skills between characters. It also has all new storyline with full voiceovers. You can roll the gacha to collect your waifus, get cool emotes, and a lot more. It's available on the iOS App Store and Google Play, so if you're interested in the game, check it out in the link in the description. In 10th place comes in Kushin Madoshi Kyohosei no Kyoken. In this anime, years ago, humanity almost got wiped out by huge magical armored insects that had become too strong and aggressive to handle. Because of these giant bugs, humans do not live on the earth anymore, but in floating cities instead. However, this does not mean that everything is lost, because the wizards from prestigious floating wizard academies are fighting these monsters. Kanata Age is a young man now labeled as a traitor even though he was once praised as the Black Master Swordsman. He gets a chance to repair his reputation by instructing the team E601, which seems to be facing some difficulties. It consists of 3 girls, Misora Vitali, Lecti Eisenach, and Riko Flamel, each with problems of their own. It appears that Kanata will get in deep waters more than once because of them. In 9th place comes in Daito Shoken no Hitsusujikai. Set in the vast and prestigious Shiomi Academy, Kotaru Keiki is a student and only member of the library club. When Kotaru was young, he aspired to read all the magic books in the world which were kept in the magic library. To gain access, he acquires a bookmark, which is an entry ticket to the magic library, and he must show kindness and bring happiness to everyone's hearts. Being the sole member of the library club, he enjoys the fact that he can read peacefully by himself. After receiving a text from the shepherd, which reads his fate is going to change, Kotaru encounters a second-year girl named Sugumi Shirazaki, whom he saves at the train station. Later that day, Sugumi enters the library club. She thanks him and asks for his help to make Shiomi Academy a more enjoyable place. Like Kotaru, Sugumi has also received a text from the shepherd, which the shepherd's guidance, more students end up joining their group. In 8th place comes in Lotus to Senki. This anime recounts the adventures of a youth by the name of Parn, the son of a dishonored knight. Part of his motivation for adventure is to find out what happened to his father, and to restore his family's honor. Despite his inexperience, Parn is considered the leader, who is accompanied by his childhood best friends Itoff, his friend and sometimes advisor Slin, and later by Slin's lover Lelia, and his newfound mentor Gim. They are accompanied by Parn's romantic interest, the high elf Deedlit, who comes from the forest of no return seeking an answer to her people's isolationism and an end to what she sees as a slow march to extinction, and a thief named Woodchuck. Throughout the series, Parn comes into contact with friends and foes alike. His allies include King Kashu, King Farn, Sharis, and Orson. His enemies include Emperor Beld, Ashrim, and the evil necromancer Wagnard. The manga adaptation in its anime derivative Chronicles of the Heroic Knight continues the adventures of Parn for the first 8 episodes, but then focuses on Spark and his adventures to complete the quest tasked onto him to protect Nessie. the daughter of Slen and Lelia. He is accompanied by his own cast of friends in the form of Leif, Garak, Givis, Aldo, and Rhina. The television series shares similarities with the plot of the OVA, such as Wagnard, seeking to kidnap Nessie in order to use her as a regent for the resurrection of Nanil, a priestess and the avatar of Cardis who was slain by Lilia's mother, the high priestess Nessie, a short time after the battle with the demonic god. Lilia was the reincarnation of Nanil, but when she lost her virginity, she was no longer capable of being the doorway or regent needed to unseal Nanil. In 7th place comes in Matente Loki Ragnarok. In this anime, Loki, the Norse god of mischief, has been exiled to the human world by the god Odin for reasons he doesn't understand. Along with being exiled, Loki is forced to take the form of a human child, and the only way he can return to the realm of the gods is by collecting the evil auras which take over human hearts. In order to do this, he starts a detective agency which specializes in the paranormal. Loki is assisted by his loyal companion, Yamino, and the pair are soon joined by a human girl named Mayura Daidoji, who is a maniac for mysteries and often unwittingly assists him in catching their auras. As time passes, however, other Norse gods and characters appear. Some befriend Loki and others intent on assassinating him. In 6th place comes in Hakushaku to Yose. In this anime, in the 19th century, we find Lydia Carleton living in Scotland. Making a living as a fairy doctor, she is one of those rare humans who can see and communicate with fairies, but no one believes her. However, Edgar is in need of someone with vast knowledge of fairy lore, and Lydia is just that person. After rescuing her, he becomes her employer. But there are many secrets and emotions that seem to follow Edgar, who claims to be the Blue Knight's Earl. In 5th place comes in Seiken no Blacksmith. In this anime, 44 years ago, a great war known as the Van Billel War ravaged the land. One of the war's most dangerous weapons was the Demon Contract, where humans sacrificed their bodies to become powerful demons. Realizing the damage the contract have caused the land, the surviving nations made peace and banned the use of demon contracts. Cicely Campbell is a 3rd-generation knight from Hausman, one of the cities of the Independent Trade Cities, a democratic federation of cities, as her grandfather was one of the founders of the Independent Trade Cities. She is proud of her heritage and wishes to protect her city as a knight, like her father and grandfather before that. One day, she fights a mad veteran of the war causing trouble in the market, and, inexperienced and outmatched, faces defeat, but she is saved by a mysterious blacksmith named Luke Ainsworth. Cicely is impressed by Luke's katana, a weapon she has never seen before, and asks him to make one for her. Her involvement with Luke will bring her to an adventure she never experienced. In 4th place comes in Lance and Mask. In this anime, 8 words describe the feelings of our main character, Yutaru Hanabusa. I just want to live a normal life. Unfortunately for him, as a member of the Knights of the World, his training in this ancient and international order has left him with a condition he calls White Knight Syndrome. This condition causes Yutaru to instinctively act heroically and chivalrously whenever he encounters someone in danger. To protect his identity in such embarrassing moments, he carries a mask with him at all times. Then one day, he saves the life of Makio Kaduan, the young daughter of an elite, fluent family. Little does he know that this singular act of heroism will change his life forever. Soon, he is simultaneously blessed with life in the lap of luxury and cursed with one of abnormality. New friend Makio lives a life far removed from the everyday, between coping with the hijinks of 6-year-old Makio and dealing with a cast of odd friends and scheming enemies. Yutaru must protect his new friend while keeping his identity hidden as the masked hero Knight Lancer. In 3rd place comes in Kyokyu Shihin Eureka 7. In this anime, in the backwater town of Belforest lives a 14-year-old boy named Renton Thurston. He desires to leave his home behind and join the mercenary group known as Gecko State, hoping to find some adventure to brighten up his mundane life. However, stuck between his grandfather's insistence to become a mechanic like him and the pressure of his deceased father's legacy, the only excitement Renton finds in his pastime of riding the trapper wave particles that are dispersed throughout the air. An activity akin to surfing. Everything changes when an unknown object crashes through Renton's garage, discovered to be a light-finding operation, a robot capable of riding the Trapar waves, specifically known as the Nervash Type 0. Its pilot is a young girl named Eureka, a member of the Gecko State who requests a tune-up for the Nervash. Their meeting sparks the beginning of Renton's involvement with the Gecko State as he takes off alongside Eureka as the co-pilot of Nervash. In second place comes in Grand Crest Senki. In this anime, the continent of Atlanta once again finds itself devoured by the flames of war after a horrific event known as the Great Hall Tragedy. What was supposed to be a joyful occasion that would establish peace between the Fantasia Union and the Factory Alliance, the marriage of Sir Alexis Dowse and Lady Moraine Krish, was instead a tragedy. As the bride and groom walked down the aisle, the ceremony was suddenly interrupted by a powerful convergence of chaos, a dark energy from another dimension that corrupts the land and brings forth monsters and demons into the world. From within that energy appeared the demon lord of Diablos, an evil being who instantly murdered the archdukes of both factions, shattering any hope for peace between them. Having failed to prevent this disaster, Suluka Malitz, an Alliance mage, is traveling through the chaos-infested countryside to study under a master magician. When she is intercepted by a group of soldiers working with the Federation, Suluka is rescued by Theo Cornaro, a young warrior carrying a mysterious crest, a magical symbol that gives its wielder the ability to banish chaos. Bearing no allegiance to a specific domain, Theo hopes to attain the rank of Lord so he can liberate his hometown of Sestina from its tyrannical ruler and the chaos spreading within it. Impressed by his noble goal, Suluka enters into a magical contract with Theo, and the two embark on a journey to restore balance to their war-torn land. In first place comes in Devil's Line. In this anime, vampires walk among society, existing as part of its underbelly. They do not require blood to survive, but extreme emotions can immensely increase their bloodlust, turning them into uncontrollable monsters. Tusaka Tira, a 22-year-old university student, learns of the existence of vampires when her longtime friend reveals himself to be one of them after a tense confrontation with Yuki Anzai, a human and vampire hybrid. Her friend is arrested, and Tusaka too finds herself drawn to Anzai, who reluctantly reciprocates her feelings. However, this unconventional romance may prove too difficult to maintain, as Anzai struggles to contain the part of him that wishes to devour Tusaka. Alright everyone, that's it for today's video. Did you guys enjoy the list or found any new anime to watch? Let us know your thoughts through the comment section below. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you're new, remember to hit the notification button so you never miss any upcoming top 10 videos. Also, don't forget to follow Otaku Sensei on Twitter at AnimeBrownNet. I'll see you guys next time on a brand new video. See you later.